Welcome back to the channel. This is where I go through my personal picks for the week and show you exactly where I'll be looking to take action. So let's dive on it. Okay, so first on my list is Bitcoin. The crypto space is buzzing at the moment. I think ultimately Bitcoin looks very promising. I like the behavior of this. It's got a very bullish trend. Ultimately, I like to be trading with the trend, not against it. Always going to increase your probability trading with the trend. So I've got the trend behind me. It's all about working out the action zones, short-term pullbacks. And what I'm really paying attention to is them 10 and 20 bounces to be able to get in. So I want to see something like this where it kind of close out green confirmation in I kept. Yeah. This is going to be a trade where I would probably look to hold it for like duration of the week, maybe slightly longer when I'm looking at daily setups, where if I want to be a little bit more, let's say short term, I want to be a little bit more proactive, I would drop down onto the 4 hour time frame where I'd be looking for the same setups on the 10 and 20 EMA, but I'm looking at a shorter term move. So I'm not going to be holding these for like the whole week, maybe in and out within a day or a couple of days. One key thing I just want to always make people aware of, what stops me from taking one of these action zones is the EMAs being respected. So if I see something like this where ultimately it breaks below, yes, it's a brilliant move in hindsight, but that would worry me seeing that break of the EMA 20 especially. So key takeaway for me is if the EMAs are broken, I would come away from that bounce. I would keep an eye on it for the next bounce. Yeah, and that goes for the daily or the 4 hours. Doesn't mean it's never no good, but what you can see is a further drop when the EMAs are broken. So always keep an eye out for kind of the warning signals. Next up on my list, I've got pound euro. Ultimately, as you can see, look, the break here. So I'm not going to take this bounce to hold it for a swing. That means I'm looking for this more short term again, which is more suitable for Forex. So I'm going to be paying attention to my 4 hour setups throughout the week where I'm looking to see setups like this. Yeah, ultimately, there was a nice one on Friday where you can see a respected confirmation bar and then off you go into the move. So keep an eye on this. EMAs are definitely in the right area. So I'm going to be setting up my alerts and watch this throughout the week for potential trades on the pound euro. And of course, the target we've got is the next resistance level mapped out on the screen. As you can see, that's where I'm hoping to take it for the week. Next is going to be US dollar CADs. This one is third week running. It's going to be on the list now. Ultimately, the first week I've done very well with this. Second week, it kind of went without us. So it didn't get an opportunity. It's back at the action zone at the moment. I know there's not much room here, but I'm still keeping an eye on this. Okay. It's going to be a short-term trade. I'm not going to be looking to hold this into a bigger picture. So I need to really see at least one green day up to confirm the move. And then I'll start looking at the 4 hours. There's no point looking at the 4 hours while it's on its way back down to the daily EMAs, because what tends to happen, it means the 4 hour EMAs are going to be broken. Okay, so don't bother wasting time. I wait for I got a daily signal, then I'll start paying attention to the 4 hour signal. Next on the list is going to be Australia 200. Ultimately, on the NC wise, looks very good at the moment. Just had a setup. So this is something I'll be keeping an eye on for Monday. Yeah, it looks very promising. You've got, again, that very bullish behavior behind this. And then this will give you a setup for swings. I can also look at this from a short-term point of view where I can look to take short-term moves because the EMAs are now going to be the right way round. So Australia 200, another big one on my list. And then to finish it off, one of my favorites is going to be the NASDAQ. Okay, the NASDAQ was on my list last week. Ultimately, it kind of just went a little bit sideways. It has moved slightly, but not enough for me to really be impressed with so far. I feel like there's still plenty of room left in this move. So day setups, it's already had the day setup, so it's right where it needs to be able to get in a hold for a potential swing, which I'll be keeping an eye on Monday. But more importantly, for short-term swings as well, up and down within a day or two, going to be keeping an eye on them 4 hour setups. Hopefully you enjoyed my weekly watch list. Do like and follow the page so you don't miss out on future watch lists. But more importantly, guys, if you'd like to find out what your unique DNA looks like, do DM me the word quiz and I'll get you over your unique report.